Hello everybody, and welcome to our YouTube channel. In this part we are going to explain all the important characteristics of life path number 1. Meaning of life path number 1. People born under personal annual vibration of 1 have a life number 1. They are characterized by an independent nature and a curious mind. They gain far more by their own actions than by others and have distinctive leadership qualities. Such a person is dominant, ambitious, hardworking, critical, with a tendency to control others, self-reliant, persistent, reliable, with the proper dose of perseverance and wants to be first in everything. It stands out or narrowly specializes in only one area. They evaluates everything unilaterally and believes that his view is the right one. They often does not accept well-meaning advice. They are an egoist, and perhaps they are not responsible for it, because the course of events forces them to be independent and self-sufficient. Number 1 is symbolized by the sun, the center of the solar system. Number 1 is a symbol of unity, a number of concentration and diligence. It is a simple but very powerful figure that represents a certain goal. At the same time, however, it is limited because it focuses on only one objective. Number 1 points to persistent activity. It is the beginning, the alpha, and means self-strength, separation and independence. It is the basis of all numbers, egocentric and powerful, but limited. A person who gets into the vibrational influence of number 1 will be characterized by purposefulness and love for continuous progress. They will not pursue a great goal when the road does not lead directly to them in front of them. It cannot be intimidated by obstacles and usually overcomes them. They will face them directly, then they avoids them. The good qualities of the number 1 are self-reliance, differentiation, a result of strength and endurance, dignity, a result of self-knowledge and a desire for progress, leadership skills resulting from hard work, creativity, a result of concentration and specialization of interests, and, above all, strength and purposefulness. Number 1 is the number of the sun and everything that is creative, individual. People born under this number are born leaders, are ambitious, active, often dominant, aggressive. It is a powerful number and fortunate. It is a number of inventors, scientists and winners, but also tyrants. These people concentrate on themselves, full of restlessness and defiance when someone gets in their way. It is very likely that they will devote significantly more effort and energy to their careers and activities than to personal relationships. The number 1 is not only the first number, it ties to a person who purposefully, militarily, often ruthlessly pursues his goal, which without remorse passes to the other side, where they are expecting profit and success. Their happy day is Sunday. Their weaknesses are: Number 1 also has its flaws. One-sided bias, inability to hear advice, insane insistence on irreversible errors, and inability to give up. The main mistake of vibration number 1 is selfishness resulting from focusing on one goal. Governance, lack of foresight, failure to take advice from other people make them unable to cooperate. Insanity is also another defect of them, very difficult to recognize the work of others. In life they see only the goal that lies in their own ambition. Generally, when a number 1 person finds their field of activity that suits them, they usually never change it. They choose one goal in their lives that they will pursue hard and steadily until they reach it. They usually have realistic and feasible goals, but many times they work on something that is impossible for others to do. They are often very kind and considerate because they know it pays off. Those people who leave out of this kindness and thoughtfulness are harmful to their own interests and do not know why, and are increasingly more egocentric and easy to get to the path where all their efforts are quickly wasted. Their tendencies. Number 1 requires a broad mindset and consciousness of the future. Kindness, human interest, and consideration for neighbors are qualities that are good to cultivate. The power of the number 1 is like the power of a river. They can be ferocious and destroy everything in their path. The perfectly developed nature of the 1 popal is like a flowing river, powerful, while pleasant, peaceful, and beneficial. People with number 1 are often popular and revered, but they are often the enemies of those they throw away on their way. The number 1 denotes the adamant spirit, the desire for adventure and guidance as a means of achieving the goal, and the unstoppable advance of the desired or established meta. Culture, education, and refinement mean enormous values to them. Life path of number 1, self-realization. Important features: will, courage, purposefulness. Pitfalls to avoid: egocentrism and superiority. Life path characteristics: success is best achieved through creativity or your own imagination. Innovative and management skills. Sometimes an enviable common name or social status. Organizing and implementing skills rather than executive skills. Restraint towards hierarchical arrangements. Little support and help around. We need to know how to seize opportunities. Overcoming many obstacles. Loneliness. Sometimes a limited emotional life. Personal hesitation and difficulty in finding your own way. Good energy and durability. Your direction is the path of fulfillment. This is a difficult journey, because one who follows it can only rely on itself. He must pay dearly for his mistakes. It is a lonely road that requires independence, courage, and individualism. In the end, however, awaits success. When you set out on this journey, you can become a boss if you never rely too much on others. Good advice: you are destined to open new horizons, and therefore do not hesitate to leave the beaten path. If you like our work, please subscribe our channel, like the video, or simply just leave the comment below. Thank you. If you are really curious what surprise we have prepared for you, just click on a link in a description and get instant access to a total outstanding numerology reading, or simply visit our website.